Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Definitive Wrestling International right now. We feature volume 178. I am your host, Alex Green, and I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Tommy Grayson. We've got a jump start to this match here. Looks like the tag team champions of Anthony Devlin and Aaron Nova were jumped here by the Fleshmaster and Charles Crane.
The Sinful Alliance wasting no time, just attacking and smothering Anthony Devlin and Aaron Nova.
Referee Ray Camaro trying to get things squared away here so we can get one man on each side ready to go.
His last name is Riviera.
I'm sorry, Riviera. Got a little confused there. I mistook him for the camera guy.
And the Fleshmaster's just leveling Anthony Devlin here, wanting to make a statement on the DWI Tag Team Champions. If you ground Devlin, his aerial-based offense, if you ground him, he doesn't have a lot.
He can still work on the ground. I've seen a number of holds that he can execute.
Yeah, he can execute a lot more mid-air with those lethal mixed martial arts feet.
The Fleshmaster here with some new gear on.
Doing away with the green pants to go with the purple trunks.
Devlin shoots him off the ropes here. Catches with a clothesline.
Big clothesline. Anthony Devlin putting all of his weight, his whole body into that clothesline.
But you can tell the effects of getting jumped at the beginning of the match there slowed him down just a little bit. He would have popped up quicker normally.
Just trying to rip the Fleshmaster's head off. And here comes swag-tastic Aaron Nova. Knife edge chop.
Nova, nope, reversal.
And an amazing head scissors takeover from swag-tastic Aaron Nova. Goes for the pinfall, but only gets a 2 count.
Nova just like a bulldog in there with this tenacity, but Fleshmaster caught him here.
The Fleshmaster with the experience advantage over Aaron Nova. Gives him the knee to the gut, and then the huge knife edge chop.
And this is where Nova does not want to be.
And here comes the Fallen Son, the cult classic, the Hot Topic highlight reel, Charles Crane.
Nova with the reversal here. Gets him up, and the monkey flip.
Reverses the Irish whip, big monkey flip.
Oh,
and Aaron Nova going to the proverbial well one too many times, and Charles Crane breaks him in half. That was an amazing backbreaker.
It was. Devlin had to jump in there to break up the pinfall.
That could have been over right there. And then a big vertical suplex learned at the Academy of Wrestling Sciences.
You know, a lot of people don't realize how big Charles Crane is, especially compared to the team of Nova and Devlin.
They have a size and a weight advantage in this matchup. And I'm sure defeating the tag team champions puts you right at the top of the list for a shot at the tag team championship.
Most definitely it should.
Russian leg sweep. The Fleshmaster going to town on Aaron Nova, rolls him around and ends up with a Fujiwara armbar, going to break the arm right off. Ray Riviera right in position to make sure that he doesn't submit or give up.
Nova trying to get some purchase here, rolls through.
Devlin from the outside coaching the young Nova, trying to let him know where to be. Oh, and Nova just dives right over the Fleshmaster when they tag in Anthony Devlin, and here we are back to square one. And quickly wrenches the arm and hits him with an Enzo. Snap suplex. Floats over and keeps it locked.
And 2, and we know what he likes to do on this.
Picks him up.
Got an airplane spin there.
And a flipping senton. And the tag to the foot. And in comes Aaron Nova. And off the bottom rope.
Off the bottom rope with the elbow drop.
Definitely a high-risk maneuver there, off the bottom rope with the elbow drop. I mean, regardless if it's the bottom or the top rope, you're still adding height to your move to create impact with the elbow. It's just unique seeing it off the first rope.
Oh, but Fleshmaster has a leg. Oh! Back suplex.
And Fleshmaster's experience right there coming into play. Nova holding on to the headlock just a little bit too long, and he saw the advantage, scooped the leg, belly to back suplex.
Oh, Fleshmaster showing off a little extra for the ladies there.
I think that's why I got the new outfit. I don't know if he's showing off for the ladies or the guys.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Very unique individual. Charles Crane with the advantage on Aaron Nova. Irish whip. I don't think he saw the tag.
No, Devlin, good ring awareness. Tags his partner in there, saw him hurt.
And a big back body drop from Anthony Devlin. And the Fleshmaster breaks it up. The sadistic Fleshmaster. I've been in the ring with that man and Charles Crane, and they are no joke.
Now, I know you've had your squabbles with them.
Did you see that kick right there? Anthony Devlin hit him with like a double kick right to the face.
Now, Nova needs to get out of the ring here. He's distracting the referee, which is going to allow the Fleshmaster to come in here.
Now look, Aaron Nova, the inexperience, doesn't know that he's actually causing harm to his opponent by distracting the referee as the Sinful Alliance double suplexes Anthony Devlin. The fans showing their displeasure.
Charles Crane taunting the audience here.
Anthony Devlin trying to fight out. Ray right in position. He gets the hammerlock. Back to what you were saying earlier. You said you've seen Anthony Devlin work from the ground, and right there, finding his way out to get the advantage again. Huge standing drop kick. Charles Crane might want to rearrange his teeth after that.
Crane kicks out of 2. Getting over to his corner.
And Aaron Nova back in the ring. The tag team champions taking it to the Sinful Alliance. Textbook vertical suplex. And then a running kick to the face. That can't feel good.
Nova with a bit of an arrogant cover there. Only gets a 2 count for it.
He was probably excited. And it costs him right there. Doesn't capitalize on the pin. Next thing you know, you have both members of the Sinful Alliance punching you in the face. And a huge leg drop.
Now the Fleshmaster's just going to stretch him out here.
Both members of the tag team champions have taken quite a beating. The knee drop right to the face. Back comes in Charles Crane. And an amazing tag team maneuver as he hits him with the lifted leg drop. And right back to just stretching Nova out, wearing the muscles out. See if you can get him to tap out. Clubbing blows to the chest.
Yeah, Devlin trying to will him on here. Oh, and Nova.
And he finds a hip toss.
There we go. There's a tag.
Nova seeming a little worse for wear there. An amazing springboard moonsault from Anthony Devlin.
Only a 2 count.
That aerial offense of him is so unpredictable. You never know where he's coming from. Is it off the top? Is it a springboard? Is it just a standing, spinning kick?
But again, Nova here just seeming to do more harm than good.
Ray Riviero still right in position. Counts the 2. Huge swinging neck breaker from Anthony Devlin. Just taking it to the Fallen Sun.
Now for the Fallen Sun coming back here with a counter and tags in the Fleshmaster.
Nova, get out of the ring. You're costing Anthony Devlin. You distracted the ref. They teamed up on him now with the DDT. Nova, don't do that.
Yeah, I get it. Aaron Nova's a very young, excited young man, but he needs to go back and watch these videos and understand that he's not doing his team any favors here.
I'm sure both of them will look at, sit down. The Fleshmaster with a vicious kick right to the head.
And again, the admonishment from the referee. It's
you
not...
can hear them screaming at each other.
You see, this is the type of crap that I'm talking about. Every time I have something going on, you're doing your
And this again is not going to do any favors here for Devlin. How many times is Nova going to have to be kicked out from interference?
Aaron Nova risking costing them this matchup.
Somebody needs to break yours.
I'll break you.
Anthony Devlin worse for wear. He's just taking a barrage from the Fleshmaster and Charles Crane.
Oh, but Devlin with the quick roll up.
Small package. Small package, 2 count. This is like a big punch. Couple of stomps.
I think Devlin's getting a little bit frustrated here, possibly with Nova for having caused him as much trouble as he has.
I think he's getting frustrated because Charles Crane kicked out of that.
Crane is in dire straits here.
It's been a back and forth matchup. Both teams having clear advantage but unable to capitalize on them. And here we go. Charles Crane laid out Aaron Nova all the way to the top. We saw it from the bottom rope earlier.
Only a 2, kind of a modified small package.
Charles Crane using the momentum of Aaron Nova to still roll him over and put him on his shoulders.
Again, the quick tag in and out here by the Sinful Alliance.
The Sinful Alliance have been working as a well-oiled unit, not costing each other anything. Right there, double team maneuvers, tag team maneuvers. Huge forearm.
Right to the ear. I mean, that'll throw off your equilibrium.
I've been in that position and it does not feel good.
Fleshmaster gets tagged in here and catches a blow right to the mouth.
Aaron Nova trying to finish off the Fleshmaster. Tagging in Anthony Devlin.
Fleshmaster goes over the sunset flip.
And that's it, just like that. Boom!
On that sunset flip, it looks like Devlin hit the back of his head.
Hey, can you check him? Ladies and gentlemen,
He might be hurt right there. That mat is not soft, and it is easy to sustain a concussion.
Sinful Alliance here with a little extracurricular activity.
After a back and forth matchup, back and forth. The sunset flip, his head bounces off the mat. And they're just still leveling Aaron Nova.
Shoving him out of the ring now like a piece of garbage. Rolling him out to the floor. But your winner's the Sinful Alliance.
This definitely puts them in the hunt for the DWI Tag Team Championships. Uh-oh. They cut a promo. And they said that they made the monster tap out at Volume 177.
Well, I don't think we're going to be seeing the same here at 178.
I think Monster's going to let him know what he thinks. Siren at ringside. Sinful Alliance attention's all on Siren. But if you look behind you guys...
Well, if they look behind them, they're... Oh, here they go.
375 pounds. Former DWI heavyweight champion. 7 foot tall. That's Monster. And just, what do you do in that situation? The Fleshmaster has to be in excruciating pain.
No, he can't submit. There's no referee. This is not a match.
I'm sure he's already said he gives up a bunch of times. Man, that's somewhere I would never want to be.
I just warmed up. Give me someone else. Bring him out.
Monster just leveling the Sinful Alliance like they're nothing, and he's saying, get somebody else out here.
Alright, here backstage with the Sinful Alliance, Charles Crane, the Fleshmaster, just won your non-title match to Anthony Devlin, Aaron Nova. How are you feeling about that match today?
You see, there's the point right there. Non-title match. Nova, Devlin, I thought you were fighting champions. Now what I'm going to do is, since you obviously weren't man enough to put the titles on the line for us, I'm going to throw out another challenge. Aaron Nova, Anthony Devlin, tag team championships on the line. Do you accept?
Fleshmaster, any thoughts?
Today, the Sinful Alliance set out to do one thing. That is beat the DWI Tag Team Champions. And that is exactly what we did. Now, you are indebted to us a title shot. And we will set out to do what we do best. And that is beat you into oblivion.
Okay, challenge is made. Now at the end of your match, Monster made a surprise appearance. Any thoughts?
Alright. You see, it seems to me that the Monster is just ashamed. He's just embarrassed. So what did he do? He sent his little girl out to distract us, and then he attacked us from behind. Real telling to how we've been getting treated here in Definitive Wrestling International. Now, I really don't care about the Monster. I really don't, because we made him tap out. We sent the message. What do you guys say?
Monster, you can send your little girl out to fight your battles for you all you want. We fear no man in DWI, and that includes you. Once we have obtained the tag titles for our own, I will deal with you promptly then and after.
I think we can save the gauntlet.
Just don't worry about saying anymore. This is done.
Back to you guys.
Don't let your dreams become a fantasy. Make them a reality at the Academy of Wrestling Sciences at Definitive Wrestling International. Tryouts are free. For all inquiries, contact us at facebook.com/DWI Wrestling.
And we're back for DWI Right Now, Episode 8. And here we have Monster still looking for his opponent. I got a new commentator here with me today.
Hello, this is the Fleshmaster here.
Fleshmaster's here with me. It's kind of an awkward situation as we wait for Monster's opponent.
Yeah, you're telling me.
And it sounds like longtime member of the Definitive Wrestling International roster, two-time tag team champion, former Brass Knuckles champion. This is Lightning Monroe.
I'll tell you, you don't get around and have been around as much as Lightning Monroe without learning a thing or two. And I'm sure he has a strategy planned out.
A strategy against Monster. I don't know if that's possible. He's 385 pounds. He's 7 foot tall. He's a former DWI heavyweight champion.
Yeah, but
he's a human wrecking machine.
Monroe wouldn't be walking in there with the confidence you see he's got right now if he was senseless to what he's stepping in there with.
We got Andrew, the most handsome ref, Jensen, calling this one, calling it right down the middle. Sirens at ringside. Lightning Monroe hesitant to get in the ring. I would be hesitant too. What would your strategy be if you were squaring off with Monster?
I'll tell you, I've been in the ring with Monster before, and there's no easy way around it. You know, no matter who you are, you give up a lot of size and a lot of strength to this guy.
Yeah, I've been around for a while. I've traveled to a few places, and I have never seen anyone quite as big as Monster.
Oh.
Both men have attained championship gold here at DWI.
Let's go 20 minutes, y'all. He ain't gonna last 20 minutes.
In this corner, I like the parts unknown, 5 minutes, weighing 380 pounds.
You ain't got
That is such an intimidating presence.
In this corner,
I tell not only is Monster tremendous in size, also, you know, for a man his size, also maintains very impressive physique.
Yes, he does. And the crowd clearly not behind Lightning Monroe. He's known for his loud mouth. We're underway. DWI. Right now, episode 8, volume 178. And to me, it still seems like Lightning Monroe is very hesitant. He's very hesitant to get in the ring. He's very hesitant to lock it up. He's going back and forth with the fans. I don't think he knows what he's doing. Still running his mouth. Monster's just getting rid of Lightning Monroe.
Well,
if I was Lightning Monroe right now, I'd be second guessing my life choices, how I ended up in this precarious predicament.
hard to say what his next move's going to be.
Referee Andrew Denton telling him get back in the ring. He's going to get counted out.
Yep, we've already started the match, and a few minutes in now, we have yet to see either one make any contact with the other.
Lightning Monroe still running his mouth to the fans here. Is he ready? Is he going to square off? Lightning Monroe just
dodged the bullet on that one.
I mean, Monster has that size advantage, but it takes a lot to move a man that big. Lightning Monroe using a speed advantage to get out of the way. Still ducking the Monster.
Monster still has yet to get his hands on Monroe.
But see, is this a good idea though? Because this is going to make Monster mad. Do you really want to make 7 foot tall, 385-pound human wrecking machine angry?
Oh!
Monster finally getting his hands on Lightning Monroe.
Oh! Oh!
That was the biggest atomic drop I've ever seen. Oh! And then just takes his
Leveled
head off.
him. I think Monroe felt that atomic drop all the way through.
All the way, yeah. From his tailbone to his spine, his neck.
Straight up to that little brain. Oh. See Monster attacking the leg of Monroe.
Monster can attack whatever he wants. I mean, Lightning Monroe might need a new leg after this. Lightning Monroe calling for a timeout. Oh! An amazing display of strength, just picking up Lightning Monroe by his head
Flung
and
him
tossing
like a sandbag.
Yeah. Just tossed him like a rag doll. Lightning Monroe trying to fight back. Lightning Monroe is in very bad shape right here.
Can you imagine your fingers getting crushed underneath that size 16?
I don't ever want to be in that position. Oh, that could break his hand. That could just break his fingers.
See, Monroe's turning pink from the pain that's searing through his hand.
He's got to be in pain. That atomic drop, the stepping on the hand, the clothesline, that body slam.
You know, body slam coming from the height, Monster brings it down from. Only adds insult to injury.
I think it adds injury to injury because that's a far fall. Lightning Monroe using every ounce of strength to climb to the ropes.
No, here we're gonna see again. Oh! Swatted him down like nothing.
Lightning Monroe is going to have to go to the hospital after this because he is taking a beating from a human wrecking machine. Showing signs of life.
Oh, he's fighting back, trying to take the legs out from underneath. Level the giant down to his level.
That might even the odds. Bring him down to your size. Oh! I did not just see Lightning Monroe do a head scissors take.
Very impressive.
On Monster. That was amazing. I've never seen that in my life.
Very, very impressed. The punishment Monroe ensued thus far. Able to really come out with an impressive counter right there.
I don't think Monster's ever been in this position before. Laying face down in a submission.
This goes back to what I said before the match started. Monroe came out here with a strategy in mind. He is proving it now.
Lightning Monroe asking if he's going to quit. Monster's replies, Monster!
Monroe's going to have to stay on top now.
If Monster gets back to his feet, it's over.
How many great second chances like that is Monroe going to come up with?
I think he's lucky to ever have had that chance.
He is putting a hurting on the Monster still. Don't
Kicks
count
to
him
the
out.
chest, boots to the face.
Oh!
And a bulldog for measure. This would be an incredible upset if Lightning Monroe could pull off the victory against Monster.
Ooh. Push Monroe a good 9 feet away from him.
Right, the
That.
strength in his leg just pushed him clear across the ring. You gotta give it to Lightning Monroe. He's putting everything into this to try to beat the Monster. Just choking out Monster.
Doing his best to keep him from a vertical base.
The typical underhanded tactics we see from Lightning Monroe week to week at every volume of Definitive Wrestling International.
You know. Sometimes, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. You're in there, someone like Monster, you don't have a lot of choices of what you can do.
Looks like Monster's
Such is the case now.
My God! That was the biggest black hole slam I've ever seen, and there you have it. The 3 count, your winner.
Monster rolls up another big win.
And he has just been wreaking havoc lately on the DWI locker room. I don't think anybody can beat him.
Alright fams, this is Lightning Monroe back on the show. Alongside of me is the man, the myth, the legend, Fleshmaster. How you doing, buddy?
Good to be here, Monroe.
Alright, man, I'm glad to see you here. I tell you what, we got George Rodriguez out here in the ring and he's got something to say.
Let's see what it is.
Yeah, we have some difficulties here. They're not very... Apparently, they did not expect for George Rodriguez to want to talk about something. Looks like it's having some technical difficulties.
All right. Let me make this short and sweet.
Okay.
One. Not nobody in the back can say they put out Monster for a couple months. I'm the only one who done that before. Nobody in the back that can say they put him out for a couple months. Now that he's back, he's avoiding me.
What?
2. Priest has been calling me a couple matches. Now that I amassed him, he's avoiding me. 3. We have a new heavyweight champion, right?
Yes, David Gabbana.
Exactly. Where's he at? If he was here, I would be in his face, and I'll challenge him. But he's avoiding me. 4. I beat Rayella for the visa #1 contender for the social media. Guess what? He's hurt. Your social media champion is hurt.
Alex Green suffering with that shoulder injury.
He's in the back. Why is he in the building? Why?
George is pointing out that he's in the back.
Well, guess what? I'm going to tell him in his face that if he can't defend that belt, then he should be forfeit or look up another tournament. I wanted to do that. And I want to say, Alex Green, get your butt out here. I'm going to tell you in your face that you don't deserve that title, man. You know damn well I deserve it. With all these obstacles be going over all these obstacles, and I'm going on top of you. And I don't even have my title shot. I want my title shot today.
Big words from George Rodriguez right there. Oh, it looks like he might get his answer, Fleshmaster.
Yeah. I doubt Alex Green's man enough to put up the title, to be honest with you. I've had a feud with him for the last year now. Charles Crane and myself, we're sick of seeing him going around with that belt.
Yeah. You know, Fleshmaster, I'm kind of a fan, oddly, of you, but I've commentated on quite a few of your matches with Alex Green, and you got to hand it to Alex Green. Alex Green has been a fighting champion.
I'll give credit where credit's due. He's held on to that championship for 9 months. Done a very good job with it.
Right. As much as I'm not a fan of Alex, but
I got a funny feeling if he does step up to the plate here, he's going to come up on the short end.
Alex has been a fighting champion. He might do it.
I already know I can beat you. If you remember the DWI Tag Team Tournament, me and Ray Ayala already beat you.
Yes.
Unfortunately for you, today is a no-go. I cannot compete. It's against
I
doctor's
knew
orders.
it.
See what I'm saying?
But I would love the chance to step in the ring and beat you.
Well, then.
Well, there you go. There's a nice challenge back from Alex Green. Sometime in the future when he's not hurt, he wants to have the match.
It's against doctor's orders.
You know, I mean, even though he is the champion and should be defended, he's following
So
doctor's orders.
unfortunately, not today, George Rodriguez. When I'm better, when I'm 100%, me and you, one-on-one for the social media championship. I already told you, but not today, bro.
Yeah, I knew it.
Well, there you go. Let's see what George has to say about
Hey,
that.
hold on. Let's make it a no DQ, no disqualification. Let's just make it as that.
Oh, that'll make it fair. If he hits him with a chair, that takes care of a shoulder, right? I mean, if he goes in there with a chair.
Making it interesting, I give him that.
Make it a DQ.
I don't know.
Alex is still too
If I get to
chicken
go in
get
there with
him
George,
tonight.
I've got a chair.
That's right.
I knew it.
Well, Alex is doctor's orders. Oh man! What a word for! What a word for!
He struck a nerve.
Oh, he struck something. Is that what kind of powder is that? Oh, Alex Green! George Rodriguez just pinned Alex in a no DQ match.
He agreed.
Oh! George Rodriguez, new social media champion.
Alex Green still can't even see where he's at right now. I
I don't
don't
know
think he
what
realized what's
doing
happening.
now. I tell you what, that's the problem with the no DQ match. Right?
And like it or not, George Rodriguez is your new social media champion.
George Rodriguez, new social media champion.
You know what? Good for him.
Alex
I am
Green's
glad
still
to
on
see
the
this.
ground.
You know, I recently, Charles Crane and myself, we allied ourselves with George Rodriguez, and with good reason. You could see why.
Yeah,
He
George
captured the
Rodriguez
gold
definitely
tonight,
pulled a
just
fast
like Charles
one on this
Crane and
one.
myself are going to capture the gold from Tony Devlin and Aaron Nova.
Ah, bold proclamations from the Flesh Master.
You're going to see all three of us standing in that ring with gold.
Well, I tell you what, if you guys could pull a fast one like that, like George Rodriguez pulled on Alex Green, the former social media champion, I'm so used to Alex Green. I don't know what I'm going to be able to say now. Oh, I know. George Rodriguez, social media champion. Alex Green still on the ground, on the mat. What do you think that was that got in his eyes? You know, that's the problem with a no disqualification match.
Anything goes, and
Right,
it looks like
right,
it's going to
there
be
are
a
no
tough road ahead for Alex
disqualifications.
Green.
So, Fleshmaster in the future, do we have new tag team champions?
You're damn right we have new tag team champions on the way. You saw the titles change hands tonight. You're going to see them change hands in the very near future.
Well, bold talk from Fleshmaster. Let's go to Nikki.
7 Backstage here at DWI Volume 178 with Alex Green. Unexpectedly just lost your social media champion. How are you feeling? What happened out there?
DWI 178. George Rodriguez, you got the best of me. You know, egged me on, knowing I wasn't 100%. I know I can beat you, George. Me and Ray Ayala beat you in the DWI Tag Team Tournament. But you got me this time. You got under my skin, made me make an emotional decision. I come in the ring, I don't know what you threw in my face, my eyes still burn and I can barely breathe. But George, just know one thing. Hold on to that title. Because I'm coming back for it as soon as my shoulder is 100% and I'm ready to go here at Definitive Wrestling International. I am coming for you. And when it's all said and done, I don't care how big you are, I don't care that you're the Punisher, I will get my revenge for what just happened. And when it's all said and done, you will know the name of Alex Green.